Welcome to Cathy's Gaming Hall.
For the month of every month since February, I think.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
But we got some games to show you. I'll start out with FZero GX.
FZero GX. We should tell the story about it. We got some GameCube games here.
Yes.
The realtor who sold us this house, or helped us sell our old house and buy this house. Right before, right before the quarantine, or right before the
no, it was right after it started.
It was like a day after or something like that. She texted Cathy and said, "Do you want this box full of games?" It's like, yes. 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 And she just left it out on the driveway, and we went and picked it up and didn't even just waved to him through the window. That was it. And it had freaking FZero GX in it, which, how awesome is that?
It's got the manual too.
Yeah, that game is awesome. I've been looking for that game for a while, and to get it for the nice cold price of free, I'll take it.
Heck yeah. And we got Mario Golf Toadstool Tour.
Yeah, so it's a pretty cool golf game. I'm bad at golf games, so I want to be good at them because I think the idea of, fun, colorful golf games sounds fun. Good little, lazy afternoon type of game to play, but I'm terrible at golf games.
It also comes with the manual.
Yeah.
And we got Bomberman Generation.
Yeah, it's like a Bomberman action game in the vein of maybe Bomberman 64. It's got a pretty gnarly sticker there on the front that we haven't cleaned off yet.
Maybe we'll do that.
Yeah, it's just the game. These were, I believe they're kids' games that they didn't want anymore. So
they were cleaning house.
Well, they don't want. I will take.
Tetris World.
Tetris Worlds. Should have done some research before doing this, but I believe it's just Tetris. We played all of them to make sure they worked, and I've messed around with FZero GX the most. But it's a cool little Tetris game.
And Crazy Taxi.
Crazy Taxi on the GameCube. It's just a port of the Dreamcast version. I don't think they did too much to it. Acclaim put that out, which is weird. So right after Sega stopped declaring they were not going to be a hardware producer anymore, they're just going to do software. So you got Sega games on a Nintendo console. So how weird is that?
That is weird. And I love Crazy Taxi. And we got Burnout.
Burnout, the original Burnout, Criterion racing game with a nasty sticker on it.
Yeah, we got to get that off.
It's cool. I think the only Burnout I really had any time with is Burnout Paradise, which is the last Burnout they ever made. And that's very primitive, but it still has the same, it's screaming fast, 60 frames a second. But I think they went crazier with stuff like Burnout Revenge and Takedown and stuff, which I would like to have at some point.
Heck yeah. Well, that wraps up our little GameCube stack.
Yeah, there were more games that we didn't show because they were just kids' games. And
they were crappy.
And it's not great stuff. And then there was some stuff that just didn't work.
It's true.
Flat out didn't work. And some of them, it was a big stack of games, and then some of them were just cases with no games in them at all. So there was another notable standout was Luigi's Mansion was in that case, but they had a big, fat, gnarly scratch on the disc that I could not get it to work.
But we already had that game anyway, so
yeah.
It worked out, I guess.
So we went out. This was purchased right before the quarantine, or I think the order came out in our state on a Friday, and it went in effect on a Monday. So we went out and did a little bit of shopping before.
Yes, and we got James Pond.
James Pond 3. I believe there's a subtitle.
3!
What's it called? What's the subtitle?
No subtitle.
Operation Starfish. That's what it is.
Oh.
It's just not on the front. It's on the back though. It was at Traded, I think. It's been so long I don't even remember. But I just know it was cheap, and it's a box Sega Genesis game, so I was like, I don't get this shit.
Comes with a manual and it's in great condition.
Yeah.
It's got that fat box.
Yeah, the EA all had fat boxes.
I got this for my birthday, which was last month. But it's Dragon Warrior 3!
Yep. We just need one more on the NES, and we'll have all the Dragon Warriors on the NES.
Yes!
And that's the good one. That's the one that.
And it's in perfect condition.
Yeah, that's really it's.
Looks spot on.
Yeah.
Persona Q.
Persona Q2, New Cinema Labyrinth is the subtitle on that one. I've been playing that about 2 hours in.
How do you like it?
I like it. It's the battle system is not the same as regular Persona. I need to get my thoughts out on a document because we're gonna have the Pixel Pub podcast is tonight. We're gonna be recording that, and I'm gonna be talking about Persona Q2 a little bit more. But I haven't played it that much. I just don't get a lot of time for portable games, which I've been buying a lot of portable games here lately. I really want 3DS games. I don't know why. I guess because I know they're not going to be around for too much longer. So I'm trying to get the ones that are probably not going to be as plentiful, I guess.
Do you think I would like this?
Well, you didn't like Etrian Odyssey, so I don't know.
Cool, it comes with buttons.
Yeah, it came with their pins.
They're adorable.
Yeah, it's got characters from Persona 5, 4, and 3.
Mm-hmm.
But so far in the game, I've only been dealing with the ones from 4. Actually, no, that's not true. I did run into the other Velvet Room attendants in the game.
Cool.
Actually, no. I think I ran into the one from 3, which I'm not too familiar with. She wears like a weird hat.
Well, I'd probably give it a shot, even if I didn't like Tetris World.
Yeah.
Because I love Persona. I'm currently playing through Persona 5 Royal.
Yes, we got that digitally, so that's not going to be on the...
Oh, yeah. I was like, did I spoil it? Yeah, we did get that.
We got that digitally, so we
got Persona 5 Royal.
Yeah. Also got Pixel Rip 1995 digitally, which it doesn't have a physical release to begin with, but that game's cool.
Fire Emblem Warriors.
Fire Emblem Warriors, it was on clearance at Best Buy, so we just picked it up. It's our only 3DS game that's only made for the new 3DS. You can't play it in the old 3DS systems. You can tell by the way the box is.
Crazy.
Yeah.
We haven't even opened this.
It's a fucking Omega Force game. Yeah, it was like, what, $12 or something like that. We just snagged it because it was cheap and it was brand new.
Heck yeah.
And you like Fire Emblem, and even though it's not technically a Fire Emblem game.
We also got WarioWare Gold.
Yeah, I just keep on getting these late 3DS games. I want to have them. And there's like 300 of the WarioWare games from old systems. And since the 3DS has all the gimmicks and stuff that would be in the older WarioWare games, except for the one on the Wii, you can have stuff like the Twisted games and Touched and stuff like that.
Listen, we haven't even tried to open this yet.
No, this that came in a handful of days ago. It's
wrapped.
Yeah, it's still wrapped.
Still wrapped. We'll get there. So many games.
Yeah.
We also got Time Spinner.
Time Spinner, so it's an indie developed Metroidvania that I also got at Best Buy the same day we got James Pond and that Fire Emblem Warriors. I saw Time Spinner at Best Buy, which is the last place I think I thought I would see it. I was eyeballing prices on eBay and messed because I really wanted a physical version. I have it on Steam. I bought it on a sale on Steam a long time ago, but I never played it. I just want a physical version on Switch. And
you've already beaten it, haven't you?
Yeah, it was like $35 at Best Buy, so I picked it up. Yeah, I beat it. It was short. It's like
Do you think I would like
12
this
hours
game?
long. It's just a clone of Castlevania Symphony of the Night with some kind of different stuff. I liked it. I liked it a lot.
Well, I played the shit out of this game.
And you talk about the opposite of a short game.
Animal Crossing.
New Horizons.
It is super fun. I probably put about 150 hours.
Which is on the low end for some people.
Yeah. But it's more than what I put in the last Animal Crossing. And I think it's the most hours I've put into any game.
Yeah, it's the first Animal Crossing I ever played. So.
And all I play is long games, pretty much.
Yeah.
I have a thing for long games.
I think I put like 5 hours into it.
That's because we had to share an island. You couldn't have your own thing.
Yeah, and I don't know if I'd even really get too much out of it, even if I had my own island.
Well, Andy already beat this.
Yep.
Final Fantasy VII on the PS4. The remake.
Yep, it was awesome. I was stuck at home for a couple weeks there from the work job, and that game came out right in the middle of it, and I basically played through it during that time in a handful of days.
I'm going to play through it.
I played through it, and then I had to go back to work for one day, came home, and basically beat it that day.
Maybe after Persona 5.
It's not.
This is what I'll do.
You know it's not turn-based, right?
I know it's not turn-based, but
apparently there's a setting called Classic. I didn't ever mess around with or even really look up how it played, but I guess it makes it a little bit more turn-based. But I'm not sure.
I'll still start it.
It was really good. I was shocked at how much I liked it because I was prepared to hate. I was prepared to be like, nope, they fucked this up because Square ain't done nothing really good in a long time, except for like handheld stuff. There's a guy mowing the lawn next door. He wasn't doing that when we started, so.
Also, he's always mowing his lawn. Like every day, multiple times a day.
He was mowing it earlier today.
It's the weirdest thing.
I was cutting our grass even though it was soaking wet, and he was right there beside me. I was like, and now he's out there again. So this is the weirdest.
I'm done. That's hilarious.
This last game.
Last game. Andy's been playing this.
Yep, Trials of Mana. Just picked that up. I was like, Cathy, you gonna get me this for my birthday? She said no. So I bought it myself.
You think I would like this game?
Yeah. It's a cool little action game. I'm about 10-ish hours in. It's been kind of easy up until like today when I played. I fought a boss fight where I was out of everything. Bringing people back to life stuff, healing stuff. My other two characters were dead. I had a sliver of life left, and the boss had a sliver of life left, and I basically got lucky.
Sometimes we get lucky.
I was about to be so pissed because that boss fight was long.
It looked good from what I saw you playing it today.
Yeah, it looks.
Thought I might.
It looks like budget. This colorful and fun.
Well, hopefully we'll get some new games soon.
Yeah, I got some in the mail, but it won't. I don't know when they come in. We'll see. Got 2 things in the mail at least, so you might have to wait another 6 months to find out what they are. So.
Well, I also got a shelf. I've been really into making our new house a home, and we got a shelf to hold my portable collection for most of it. So I'm really excited about that. And next, I'm hunting for a display for our amiibos.
Yeah, our amiibos are not in a good spot.
Yeah, they just, they don't look great. Their display could be better.
They would look great if you didn't collect every single Animal Crossing amiibo.
I think they would look great if our walls weren't so dark and they just kind of showed up against it. But
yeah.
Anyway.
So say goodbye, Cathy Brown.
Goodbye.
Till next time.
Till next time.